Hi everybody, Scratchtastic Scratcher here, and welcome to another weekly episode of Sunday Morning Crosswords, where every Sunday at 8:30 Pacific time in the morning, I post a new crossword video. This week, I got two mega crosswords, a mystery crossword, and an instant prize crossword. Usually when I get mega crosswords, I get a $30 crossword, and I almost did that today. But the last minute, I said, you know what? I don't feel like playing that one. I feel like playing mystery and instant prize. So we're going to do that. We'll start off with the $5 mega crossword, coming up to $75,000. I got ticket 21. How you get that top prize? You need 10 words in a single puzzle. If you at least get two, you get your money back, which is the ticket prize. Anything in between the two words or the 10 words for the ticket or the top prize is a cash prize you could possibly multiply up to 10 times. So really hard to multiply in this game. Doesn't happen very often for me anyways. This is ticket 21 from a book 3 for those who like to know that info. And odds are 1 in 3.82 for any prize, cash 1 in 5.75. So let's get in here and scratch off these letters and see which vowels I have today. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm doing A-OK today, and I would be doing great if I can find a little profit this morning. It's a $40 session, so hopefully $40 or more back. Playing for free is also, I consider, a big win. Okay, we only have I, O, and U, so no A and no E. So let me cross off words that have A and E on them. And we'll see if we can get some kind of win out of this. Even a ticket prize I would be good with. Anything is better than a loser. Especially when you play as much as I do. All right, I think that's all of them. Let's look for RIP. I have I and P. I don't have an R. Okay, how about, oh, happy was not one of them either. How about up front? We got UP. Oh, no R. Nope. That should have been crossed out too. And that means noon is going to be the only word I have on this side. All right, let's see what we got over here. No R's either. Make it really tough. Tot. Oh, no T. Hound. H-O-U-N-D. Okay, there's one word. Let's see if there's another one. And unfortunately, there is not. This is a losing ticket, 2x. All right, well, hopefully this next one is a winner. Maybe I just bought that one to get to the win. Ticket 22, let's see. Okay, this time we're only missing a U for vowels. That's a lot better. All right, only missing a U. Might be time to get a new Sharpie again. Sometimes they kind of scratch it off, which sucks. That's kind of what's doing now. It works and then kind of doesn't work. I think that's all for U's on this side after uncommon there. All right, let's try ahoy down here on the bottom. I got a A-O-Y. There's no H. Okay. Nothing with an H. How about city? C-I-Y. No T. Bummer. No T's. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to use another Sharpie. This one just ain't cutting it. I got a few here. We'll find one good one, hopefully. Yeah, that works a lot better. No T's. That makes a huge difference. All right, how about office? O-F-F-I-C-E. That one we have. How about annex? There is no N. That's a bummer. Brisk. There's no B for my brisk. And then the last one is yawn, and I do not have an N, so no win on that side. Let's see. Let's see if this other one. I already see one word. I see sofa. That's good. Let's see if we can find more, huh? No N's. No T's. No M's. Oh, yes. Y-E-S. Hey, we got a win. Nice. I don't have that H for hail. Air. Another word. That makes it $10. Cool. And we could possibly even multiply that. I don't have an M for arm. There's no B. No cat. No T. No T. And no T. And then relief. R-E-L-I-E-F. Hey, it's 15 buckaroos. Let's see if I'm actually lucky enough to multiply this. Let's see a 2x. Nope. But hey, that's 15 bucks. I'm pretty happy with that. So now we're on the board, 15 out of 40 spent. Let's see if we can get a win on this $10 mystery crossword. Magnifying glass is instant 100. I'd be happy with that. There's 2 bonus words here that play separately from the puzzle. If you get one of those spelled out, you get whatever's in the prize box underneath. And then you need at least 3 words to get a win in the main game for a ticket prize of 10 bucks. Any more than that, it's cash. Top prize is all 10 words for 750,000. Anything in between top prize and the ticket prize, you can multiply it up to 20 times. Ticket 35 from book 9, 1 and 3.47 for any prize cash, 1 and 7.79. All right, let's start on the top here. Would love a magnifying glass. That would be a very nice profit session if that happened, but not to be today. Okay, so this time we're missing O and E. O and E, so no bonus words. No O and no E. And like I said earlier, I would be happy even with a ticket win because it beats losing. All right, we got a few words here to try. Let's try bias. B-I-A-S. We have bias. How about data? I got a D and an A. There's no T, unfortunately. Awful. A-W-F-U-L. We have awful. And then the last chance to get a ticket win on this top one is thrift. But I do not have a T. So no win on the top. Would have been a nice 5x. Let's fold this over. Maybe the bottom puzzle will have a lucky win for me. So we don't have an E, and we don't have an O, and we don't have a T. No E, O, or T. I do see a word here already. I see gum. E, O, or T. I see another word. I see sign. Okay, E's, T's, O's. Hopefully there's one more word hanging out here. No T, no O, E's. Oh, man. That was it. We found him, but we didn't have it. Wow, 20x. That would have been lovely. All right, down to the $20 instant price crossword. 100 spot right there. 2 million is the top prize. I need 12 words. I can't even get close to 10 on the other ones. I don't know how in the world they expect me to get 12, but I'll try. If I do get that, I get 2 million big ones. If I at least get 3 words, I at least get a ticket win there. Anything in between, they could possibly multiply up to 50 times. Bonus words in there, I can multiply 2, which is cool. Have been lucky to do that a couple times. They're highlighted there. They say how much they're worth. Same deal down here, except down here, this puzzle's smaller. So the top prize on the bottom is 9 words for 25,000. It's ticket 19 from book 6. 1 in 3.1 and 1 in 5.29. Let's see. Let me fold it here. Let's see if we got a lucky $20 instant prize crossword. I sure hope so. Let's see. 103. No fast 100. Okay. Okay. No E, but everything else vowel-wise is in play. Okay, no E's. Hopefully we can win something without an E. There's not a lot with E on here. I mean, there is, but it could be a lot worse. All right, let's look at the first bonus word, pasta. P-A-S-A. I do not have a T. Sucks. So no bonus word on the top. What else has a T? That one, and that one. All right, how about fair? F-A-I-R. We have fair. Show. We got S-O-W. Is there H on here? Nope, there is no H on here. Bummer. Oval. O-V-A. There's no L. U. We have an O and a U. Is there no Y on this one? There's no Y on this one. That's not cool. Nab. I got N-A-B. I have nab. There's no L for burlap. Ivory. Let's see. I-V-O-R. Oh, there was no Y. Duh. Binocular. There's no L. And no Y for fly. No win on that one. Ooh, 50x. Maybe one day we'll get a win with that 50x on here. I sure would love to see it. All right. Let's see. So this one is just no E's and no T's. Okay. No E's, no T's. I see one word. I see odd. About loud. No, I didn't have an L either. That would have been nice. Zinc. I-N-C. Do I have a Z? This is one of those times I want a Z and I don't have one. It is. That's lame. Ooh, that is so lame. How about chorus? I don't think I had a H. Nope, no H. That would have been really nice. Undo, U-N-D-O. There's a word to. How about nation? I didn't have a T, did I? Nope, no T. Promise, nope, no E, no T, no E, and no win. Wow. Well, looks like one win today with Mega Crossword. At least that is better than nothing, because sometimes we don't win anything on these crosswords, and that's not that much fun. It's more fun when you win, right? All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching me scratch these tickets with you today. If you're playing these games, I do wish you lots of luck. I hope you're winning big, and we'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.